Guarding the slant isn't hard. Reading the slant isn't hard. Driving on the slant isn't hard. What's hard is everything the receiver does before the slant. The hesitation, the shoulder lean, the fake vertical, the, oh no, this might be a goal ball, body language created from the receiver. All of that attacks your fear, and fear ruins technique. Because here's the truth. Receivers don't beat you with the slant. They beat you with the fear that makes you open the gate too early. And what makes it worse? You already have the tools to beat the slant. You just stop trusting them the moment the receiver threatens vertically. That's the part nobody tells DBs. And that's why this rep matters. It shows you exactly how fear breaks technique and how staying square cancels the slant completely. Let's break it down. At the snap, the DB plays soft press, and here's the first problem. He opens his hips at a 45 degrees before he earns the right to. Freeze it. Now listen to me carefully. This 45-degree turn, it works. DBs win from it all the time. The danger isn't the angle itself. It's the possibilities that the angle creates. When you open up even a little, the receiver can use that tiny opening to force your hips to fully commit on the next step, especially if fear is already in your body. And once your hips commit, you're no longer square. You lose the two-way option. You can't play the slant and the go. Now you only can play the go, and the slant becomes free. That's exactly what happens here. The receiver gives a small vertical push and a slight shoulder lean, and the DB brain fires. This might be a go. Open up. He opens the gate, the receiver slices it inside. Slant, easy throw. The receiver didn't beat him with a great move. He beat him with a fear-driven hip turn. If the DB's eyes stayed disciplined, he would have stayed square, because the receiver's hips never fully committed outside, but instead his eyes chased the lies. The shoulders, the head, the tempo, the arm swing. This is why I created DB vision. It blocks out the upper body, so your eyes only see the receiver's hips, the part of the body that always tells the truth. Disciplined eyes, disciplined feet, disciplined hips, no fear. When your eyes stay calm, you don't open early, and the slant dies before it begins. Freeze it again. He's already open 45 degrees, and he's already lost leverage. But this rep is not fully dead. This is the moment where hands could have saved him. If it's a slant, one inside hand could have gave him half a second back, because the receiver would have had to fight through that hand. And in that time, the DB could have planted and got his body back in position. Hands buy time. Time buys leverage. Leverage saves slants. If it's a fade, look at his alignment. The receiver's already close to the sideline. So one hand on the receiver's left shoulder widens the release and the fade lane completely. A hand here forces the receiver to the white and squeezes the quarterback's throwing window to nothing. Hands weren't used, leverage wasn't protected. The receiver had access to both worlds, inside and outside. Now, let me show you the difference. Same release, same fake vertical, same shoulder lean, different DB. This DB stays square. No early turn, no fear step, no drifting, no opening the gate early. He resets the line, but keeps his hips dead square in front of the receiver. Now watch. The receiver breaks inside, and the DB is already in position. Because when you stay square, inside is protected, hitch is protected. Vertical fear step from the receiver never happens. Your hips stay alive. You don't panic. You don't over open. And after he wins this angle, then he brings his hands. That's real discipline. That's technician level corner play. I'm not telling you to never play 45 degrees. I'm not telling you that soft press is wrong. I'm not telling you this DB's bad. He's good. I'm telling you this. Every slant is really testing your ability to stay square in the face of fear. Because square hips eliminate the slant, the hitch, eliminate the panic turn, eliminate the easy inside access. You win press with this. Leverage, posture, patience, eyes, feet, hands. Receivers don't beat you with the slant. They beat you with the fear that makes you open up too early. Eliminate the fear, eliminate the slant. That's how you play confident press man. That's how you stay in control. That's how you as a young DB stay on the field.